What's up, everybody? This is your boy Chad Smoothington, and I am back in 99 Nights in the Forest for the Caves update. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to check out the cutscene, because in our last update, we helped the deer and made friends with him. So we're going to check in on the deer and see how he's doing, and then we'll move forward from there. So here we go. There's our buddy. He's still got his bandages on. Probably not sure what to do with himself. Looks like he's coming to visit us at the campfire. But he still probably doesn't like light, so let's see what happens. Is he starting to remember what's happening? Maybe he had amnesia and he's remembering everything that happened. The eyes are red again. You know what that means. He's hungry. And he stumbled upon the light. And he's remembering what he doesn't like. And he headed back off into the woods, took his bandages off, and he is angry again. So the deer was only our friend for a little while. Let's get a game going, because the bat is still supposed to be still in the caves. So I'm going to do what I usually do, which is I'm going to try to get a halfway decent camp and base going first. Then once I know that the camp is stable, then we're going to go look at the caves to see what's going on with that bat. They officially said it was a bat, because I couldn't tell if it was a bat or a dragon from the wings. But it makes sense for it to be a bat, because it's a forest creature. So this game basically centers around forest creatures and not fantasy. Makes complete sense to me. All right. The usual thing of getting my camp started. My usual thing is to collect 2 loads of wood to get the fire to level 3. Yeah, there's 2 right here near each other. So we're going to get... Then once you're up to level 3, the fire is semi-stable. Whoop, messed up my timing. Talking messed up my timing, I guess. So once we get a stable camp and a safe camp. All right, bunnyfoot time. We got to get our axe in our large sack. A good sack, actually. Come back here, you. Up. Didn't even give me a pelt for that. Now here's the cave. No bunny feet. We'll check that out a little later. And then right now our primary goal is to get that bunny foot going. And then to get a wolf pelt going. Once you have a bunny foot and a wolf, but let's drop this in. Yeah, just to keep the fire healthy. It is on a pedestal like he's a gift. There's my bunny foot. All right. So let's just recharge. Now we got to get ourselves a wolf pelt. And that'll leave me set up for when our pelt trader friend comes. And there's our... Look at that. That's... Well, better than nothing, I guess. Let's bring a little bit of food back to camp. And we know he's going to show up around here, so let's drop those here. fire's doing okay for now. Let's go get kid number 1. It's off this way somewhere. Let's eat a couple carrots as we go, since I dropped that food and never did anything with it. Start grabbing some things. I was gonna say, I am heading the right way, right? There it is. Yep, I was heading the right way. But we want to try to not evoke any other wolves, because the goal is to get this all done by morning. And then if we're lucky, we get we'll end up getting either the bag or an axe in the chest when we get the kid. And that'll mean one less thing we have to get from the pelt trader, which usually means I can get a revolver. And even though I'm saving up, I haven't decided if I'm going with the Pyromaniac or the Cyborg for my next class purchase. But I'll tell you what, I really like the level 3 alien that I've been using, especially when you get a little bit further on in the game and you get the rifle, because absolute ease of getting rid of enemies is one shot with the rifle and following up with the ray gun. All right, got a good axe. Come on, kid. Let's get you back to camp. Grab a couple of steaks. Let's go back to camp. Pelt trader's there. Let's get the rest of our stuff. We got a little bit of food at camp now. Gonna leave ourselves in a pretty good position. All right. Wolf pelt, bunny foot. Good morning, Mr. Pelt Trader. We already got the axe, so let's get the sack. Okay, and then we're gonna get the revolver. All right. We're in a pretty good position now. It's daytime. Let's start gathering stuff. There we go. That'll give me a little bit of wood too. Nice. A halfway decent mix of wood, fire items. I should have eaten. So as soon as I get out of here, I'm going to have to eat a little. Yeah, I know. I already have the sack. Annoying. Anything in these? Okay, before we start starving and dying, I just grab a little more stuff and a little more food along the way. Got to keep ourselves functioning here until it gets... Oh, no. I'm going to eat. I'm going to keep that, because when we do get later on in the game, I do start using the flute and taming, because it's nice to have a couple wolfuses with you. That's just flashlights up there in the yellow tower. Start gathering some flowers. Like I said, it's good. Before I start to try to explore that bat and trifle the caves and trifle with the bat, I just want to build a semi-stable camp. So let's start going back to camp now, because I have not collected that much in fire supplies. Okay, let's do this first. Okay, 2 pieces of coal. Rachel. All right. So now we'll do our first basic camp upgrade. I'm hungry again. Well, I got tons of food here. Before I get any worse, okay. Oh, I can't buy one of those. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, that was just the regular stuff. Do what I usually do. And I've started to do is I bump that out a little to try to make my camp a little bit wider when I start doing my walls. All right. Let's get some wood. Spend the night gathering wood, and we'll get ready to get the second kid. Any more? Oh, there's a tree right here. Yeah, I try to keep my groves together when I clear them. Try to have some logic to it. That didn't walk very far. I always try to walk the saplings a touch closer to camp each time. Alright. Okay, full of wood. Okay. 7 seconds. Let's see where kid number 2 is. Okay, put him on the map. Let's go get kid number 2. We already know where our the bat cave is, so we'll go up. Okay, I got him off of me. And another. Oh, yeah, I'll take some ammo. All right. So I know we're working our way close to... Oh, it's out of sight? I guess I'm going to spend another day grabbing materials. It's off the chart. Okay, fair enough. Rifle ammo, that'll be handy when I actually get the rifle. What I would like, we know there's going to be a wolf behind here. There usually is in one of these rooms. Is he in here? No? Okay. A red chest? This early in the game? Talk about awesome. Yeah! Look at that. What a random spawn. I'll take it. There's definitely going to be a wolf in here then, yeah. But man, to get a red chest so early in the game. Let's grab a little food too, because we're not quite good enough. Oh, that's the top of the chest we opened. Man, who would have expected to find a ruby chest this early in the game? That's amazing. Where are we? Is this our cave? Yeah, that's the cave, right? No, it's blocked. What do we have to do to unblock the cave? Huh, looks like I got a mystery on my hands. All right. Bandage. Don't take it. Let's just add a fishing rod to our inventory. Let's watch out for nearby wolves. Yeah, he's going to be too close. Let's eat a little first. Health is getting kind of low. At least that way I can keep doing things and not have to worry about immediately stopping in between to chase down some food. There's nothing worse than that panic when you're doing really good and then all of a sudden you realize your food is low and you're about to die. All right, gonna have to head back to camp soon. Anything good? A spear? I'll take a spear as a backup weapon. Not really my first choice, but having options is good. All right, let's... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, boy, there he is. He's back. Just in case we were wondering. He is absolutely back, and he absolutely does not like us. Okay. Let's put you there for now. Get these these few extra pieces of food here. Let's feed ourselves. Okay. Let's do what I like to do, which is put a shed next to that. That basically gives us a way to jump in and out. And between using the map and that as part of the wall, you don't need quite as much wall stuff. Now, 10, 15, 50, yeah, let's get us to the next step. All right. We still have a good amount of wood. So before we have to deal with our first invasion, our first cultist attack, let's start getting something like that together. Okay. Morning's coming. Let's work our way around because obviously we're going to need we're going to need more fire stuff, which I'm surprised I haven't. What's this? No, it's regular wood. And I don't like, there we go. I would need coal and fuel canisters is what I really want right now. What's this? What a strange way of stacking things together. I'll take it. I feel like I'm going to have to drop some of this wood items. I hate to... There we go. Because I was going to say I didn't want to burn my wood. Oh. I don't want to burn my wood in the fire if I didn't have to. Anything in there? Another piece of coal? Good, good, good. Just in case we're stepping out into a friend. Yeah, we definitely haven't been in this one yet because I would have remembered such a messed up thing. Oh my God, we're almost full already? Man, we are full. Let's see if there's anything we can grab by hand. Is there a wolf in here? No, let's see what's in here. That'll at least get us advanced. I already got a good axe. Man. Okay, let's... Okay. This is going to be a little bit of pain to both carry and get it out the door. Okay. Might as well bring this all back to camp. Really? Now, of course, while browsing through YouTube, I don't know who it was. I just saw it in pads, but somebody was claiming the fuel canisters were gone from the game. As you see, they're clearly not because I just found one. I don't know why people do stuff like that. Okay, let's move around some more. Okay, yeah, I've been to that one. Trying to find some more stuff to grab before night comes. The drums changed. Those are absolutely different drums. Absolutely different drums. Oh, I missed you, huh? Come on. Oh. Let's do my usual thing. Come on. Now, this should only be 2 regular brown coats. And there's the deer. You know, I thought you were my buddy, pal. Guy. Come on. Come hang out. Yep. Let that build up a little bit. And you have easy kills set up like this. There's no point in There we go. Wasting consumable ammo. That's the other reason I love the ray gun. Okay. Get you in there. You in there. Gather the coins. Let's put the gem in there for safekeeping. I got 1324. Let's see. Do we want to go with the crock pot or the fuel processor? I'm going to start with the biofuel because sometimes it just takes a little bit of rain and all of a sudden you are in big trouble. All right. Oh, okay. Let's go and get the kid now. Let's eat on the way, huh? Didn't even realize I messed myself up by not eating. See? Remember what I was saying? But we got to eat along the way. We'll grab the kid because I didn't pay attention and eat what was left of any snacks I had gathered at the table there. Let's work our way around the wolves. Because if you're careful, you don't trigger them. All right. What do we got here? Looks like we're perfectly up in the back. Is that the stronghold already? Man. Okay. Let's get all these guys into camp. Into the center. There you go. Circle of death. Oh, man. You're going to mess with me, aren't you? Yeah. Didn't trust that. Because I knew if he took one more jump upwards, he was going to be locked on to me and attacking me from behind while I'm trying to do this. Wasting ammo, but I got a lot of ammo. All right. There we go. Let's get a... Oh, no. I want a pelt. No, I'm trying to open the door. Oh, unbelievable. Might as well gather a couple of steaks while we're here, and I'll actually grab that alpha wolf pelt to drop into the biofuel processor now that we have it. Shove the kid in there. Okay, giant flashlight. I guess I'll take it. Look, I rarely ever use a flashlight. It's like I really haven't been ever that bothered by the presence of the deer when I'm running at night to stop and use that against him. Okay, so that way's back to camp where all those wolves are. Okay, yep, I've cleared all this stuff out already. Let's just get ourselves back. Yeah, we could grab that fan while we're at it. Okay. Alpha wolf pelt. Hold on. I know there's one here. There we go. Giant sacker. I'll take the giant sack. I'll find a rifle. I'll find a rifle. Right now, food is more important. No, Skip, come on. All right. Let's throw that alpha pelt in there for a little bit of fuel. There we go. The owl is woken up, huh? Makes sense because we have the winter biome. All right. Let's get a little wood. We got to work on building up camp. At least for a little bit. Any more trees right around here? No? Okay, let's just deliver these then because I don't want to waste any daylight when it comes. All right. I'm getting low enough. You know what? Nah, not a fan of doing this. All right. Let's try a direction we haven't explored yet. I've been there and nothing else. Got a couple of eats on the way. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is direction to the winter biome, huh? Let's get our flower count up. Hopefully the ferry will give us some chilies. Okay, that's the... Yep, there's the ferry. Let's go visit her real quick. Let's go eat a little first. Though hunger-wise, we seem to be doing pretty good. Let's see what she got for us. Chilies! Thank you, ma'am. All right. Where are we now? So, let's work our way. Oh, I see the bank. The bank's usually got some nice stuff in there. Okay. Okay. Not much for collecting the coins. Nice. I already have the revolver, but I'll take the ammo. Okay, nobody else in the game, because usually when I'm playing with other people, I'll grab stuff like that and bring it back to camp. Okay, we're approaching the perimeter, but we got some stuff here. So let's see. Not getting as much fire tending stuff as I'm used to. Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. All right. Oh, no. All right. Let's get that ready, because we know we usually got wolves hidden in here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, leather armor, though. No, I already have the... That's right. I usually consider that a bonus early on in the game, but I realized I already found that very random ruby chest with the awesome thorn armor in it. Oh, you already found me? Well, that'll learn you. Okay. Anything? No? Kind of a weak cabin, if you ask me. Go out here, grab that. Avoid the wolf. There's so much stuff around here I wanted to try to mess around with. Oh, I'm going to go grab that fuel canister on the way. Nice. Try to grab stuff on my way back to be up. Nope, now it's time to get back to base. Man, you used to be my friend.
Is he your friend still?
No, the deer's not our friend anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. The cutscene showed him walking into our camp, looking around, falling to the ground, and then being angry again at us. Lord. At least they... Come on, get in there. Oh, man, it's so close, but no cigar. Oh, man. How much time do I have? I'm going to say the deer is trapped. I got to get enough wood going. To build up my crock pot and 2 farms. Because that definitely solves my food stress problems. Do I have any food here at camp? No, I don't. Let's start running outside and looking for berries and stuff. Carrots, okay, there's a couple carrots. My chilies that grew in. Okay. We're going to end up wasting a little bit of time. Not too big of a deal. As usually, by the crack of dawn, I like to be out scavenging. All right. But as you see, we got enough stuff going on here. Oh my God, I'm hungry again? Let's go find food. Come on, carrots and berries. Come on, carrots and berries. Ridiculous. Sorry, buddy. I gotta eat. Let's grab you while we're at it. There's a berry bush. All right. Oh, look at that. Wrangling with food early on is one of the most annoying things in this game for me, if you ask me. Okay. At least for now, we're not hungry. Let's go back to what we were doing. 15. I only have enough to build 1 farm, huh? Better than nothing. And the other thing I learned is to... I mean, that's going to move anyway. But I don't like to have the farm too close to that wood for the campfire, the campsite. All right. I'm going to need more wood. Let's get on that, because I need that second farm. Now, once the camp seems stable after that, I wouldn't mind getting the, oh my God. I wouldn't mind getting the campfire upgraded 1 more level first. And once we're there, I don't have to worry too much about it. And then we can start exploring the cave, because there were rocks blocking the cave, and I don't know what they're about. So, oh my God. So the question is, do we have to do something different? Okay. Build 1 more farm plot. Oh, man, you were perfect. Oh, come on! Obviously, we need to get a lightning rod built. Unbelievable. Okay. Just as the fire ends. Just as that ends. Okay. We got a minute left at night, so let's get some more wood. Get my timing, my swings back on. Okay. How's my fire doing? Fire's okay. I don't need to worry about adding wood to it. Okay. I've got my camp basics right now, which means I could build a couple of walls. And, well, I'm not at the point of needing the shelf, the wood storage shelf, because I'll build that on the other side for another entry-exit point. All right. Go. At least when the next attack comes, I've got a halfway decent thing. Okay, let's see now. Are the aliens here? What is that? Oh, no, that's a hat. That's the crafting cabin for the biome. Let's take a quick look here, see what's happening. Let's see if we're going to regret this. It is blind. Take cover when it screams. Okay, now we are... Let's wait. You won't be able to re-enter until everyone else leaves? What? I'm out of here. Yeah, you gotta say there's nobody else there but me. All right. Let's start gathering stuff. I just wanted to find out what that was about. Ugh, really? Man, come on. The only thing that's going to be terrible is the rain is going to lower the integrity of my fire. Could have given me something better than that. I'm at the... Whoa! You know what? Let's gather stuff for biofuel. Yeah, I know food's no longer going to be a major issue. Oh no, that's a chili. I thought that was a fire canister. Gas can, as we say here in the U.S. Bathroom. Let's go visit the bathroom. Oh, I see a fuel canister. Okay. Ooh, microwave. While we're at it, let's go in there and clear this stuff out because I'm going to be running out of time soon. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be upgrading the fire another level, which makes me happy. Okay. Fuel items. And then after this, I'm going to have to get back to camp, eat something. So some of this stuff is going to have, some of this meat I collect is going to have to be cooked. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know I'm hungry. Let's eat a chili. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Okay, good enough. I'm here. Because now we have the single. Come on, come on. Where's Red? Okay, not worried about anything else now except for eating. But gotta waste a little bit of ammo. Okay. Come on. Gotta get some food before I starve. Come on, come on! Had to eat. I didn't want to mess around with that. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Just shy, huh? Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to put you on the side, but here we go, finally. No more worrying about food. Food worries just officially ended. Yeah, buddy. Let's put your corpse in the fire, too. Okay. We need our requisite 4 stews. As much as I don't like wasting that, really. All right, we are so close. We are so close. Let's gather some biofuel up. No. I can finish that in a little bit, but let's gather up biofuel. There's a quick run around the area. This stuff is all good for biofuel. Let's see if that gets us to where we need to go. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, now camp is both more stable and made the map bigger for us. I hate when it does that. Okay. Got enough stews to get us going. Now, we don't have a lot of daylight left, but let's see if we can get anything in the immediate area. Let's just start doing our wood cutting. Yeah, deer is hungry tonight. Deer is hungry tonight, which means it'll be nothing but a pain in the butt if I venture too far from camp. So let's just gather up more wood. Expand our base overnight. And make a good plan to get out bright and early as soon as the sun rises. And look for expansion stuff. Oh man, you did not. No, usually it doesn't. There it is, okay. You're kidding me. It rains entirely too much in this game, if you ask me. So I don't know. That quick look that I took in the cave, there was a picture on the wall regarding crystals. I don't know where these crystals are. And apparently the bat is blind, but I don't know what. We'll figure it all out. Okay, oh yeah, I got tons and tons of scrap. All right. What do we want to do here now? We'll do 2 of those, 1 more of those. That will get our camp a little more of where we need it. Let's kind of, try to match the angle of the farm. There we go. And we put our rain storage, because that could also be food storage. Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's kind of make it a pivot point. Let's start turning our camp more towards that tent. That going to be too tight? Yeah, it's too tight. All right. All right. Let's have a snack. Let's pick a direction and go. Let's do some gathering. All right, let's see what we got. Except now I don't know if I've checked these things or not. Yeah. All right. Yep. Time for gathering. Up. Got a cultist area over there to clear out. I wish I had the rifle to do this. It's much easier with a rifle. Okay. Get that charged back up. Maybe I'll find the rifle here. Okay. Let it charge back up. I think there's usually 4 guys there. 2 browns, 2 reds. Really? I guess the crossbow guys have less health than the brown coats. Come on. Come on. How about not missing? Unbelievable. Now what? Oh, okay. I just aggravated the bear. That's okay, because he's next. That's what you gotta do after every jump. All right. Come on. Okay. Give me a rifle. That makes my perfect, yes. Thank you. Sometimes RNG is nice to you. Okay. Now, let's just fill all this stuff for biofuel. Let's get ourselves out of here. Anything here? More ammo. I'll take it because I just wasted some. Anything in here? A fan. All right. Yep, I was going to say. Oh, him. You landed right in my camp? Get out of my camp. You know, the owl went and landed in my camp and then yelled at me for being there. Okay. All right, what do we got? A minute. I guess we can get a little bit of wood until daybreak comes. I'm gonna need to eat in a minute, but I got the stews. It's so nice to have the stews. Really, pal? Oh, come on. Yeah, scream all you want. I'm here in camp. Annoying. Yeah, the owl is very annoying. And he'll disappear. I can come out and grab my wood again. Oh, come on. How can you chase me into my base? You're not supposed to be able to chase us into the base. All right, now wasted my time enough. I gotta redo all this. Not redo, but I should be on my way out now to do some more exploring. And I gotta sit here and do stuff here. 20, 30. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for the crafting bench yet because I want to get the oil drill next. Yeah. Let's just pump you. Come on, really? Man, a couple of pumpkins, huh? Let's put you guys over here because pumpkins are too valuable to waste in stew because that actually drops the food value of it. Let's get my stews back up to 4 because carrying 4, when you got 4 stews, that's good. And at that point, you can almost dump everything else as biofuel because your farms grow every 2 days, 2 farms per person, 4 stews. That is enough to get you through those 2 days. And everything else is surplus. And that's kind of like the driver of society is farming surplus. Really? Need wood. I guess I'm just going to sit at camp and expand my wood and get the next level up and start doing my oil drill. And once I'm at the level of a stable camp, that is when I'm going to go and go into those caves and see if I can figure out what's happening. Because I always worry about things being harder than they are. I guess that's, I don't know if that's something I learned from Doors, is being absolutely paranoid and afraid of an entity at first until I understand its mechanics. There's the drums again. Really? I feel like we just had an attack. I mean, seriously, I feel like we just had an attack, didn't we? I thought attacks were every 4 days. Okay, hold on. Let's move my rifle to where it needs to be. All right. And now I am set. 26, we're going to have 2 reds, which means I'm going to have to probably jump down. Yeah, see? I dodged that other one. Okay, let's see if I can engage red without engaging brown. Nope. Nah, he saw me. I got a couple of them. Fighting. The cultists. Because they're bothering him. Oh my god, there was a third one behind him? Oh no, it was the second one. I just miscounted. Okay. 5. Reload. So if he used a rifle... Oh, come on. Really, guy? 1 rifle shot. And then you could follow up shots with the ray gun without running out of charge and overheating. It's 8. All right. Let's gather up these guys, throw them in the fire. Why is a kid crying? I got both of you here in camp. You're not supposed to be crying when you're in camp. You're supposed to be happy that you've been rescued. Cultist, really? Where is he? He's probably, you know, I see him. I see him. See his hand coming through the map? There we go. Let's cheese it. Cheese it up. All right. Yeah, there he is. Up. There's one over here. All right. You go here. You're going to start needing cultish gems for building stuff. I'm going to need fire stuff. But let's see here. Right now, yeah, I'm already ready for that.
Daddy,
I don't have enough of that. Yes?
I can't take my computer in my room now.
No.
No fair.
You know that. All right. We are going to have to do a fuel gathering run for the fire.
I can go fly in my room now.
You can do that. Okay, good deal. Okay. All right. Let's gather up that fuel. So this is what we're going to do, just for the sake of you, the viewer. I am going to get the fire up to a decent level. It's probably going to be another morning. You got to do another overnight in camp. After that, oh, hold on. That's what I love about being able to carry stews. Okay, get some food, fuel, not food, fuel. Food for the fire. Fire does act like a living thing, right? It consumes, it expels, it grows, it multiplies. Only thing that disqualifies it as life is because it doesn't have DNA. There we go. Now that fire should be pretty good for now. I'd really like to do one more round of fuel gathering, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get attacked. Let's go over by these. Yep, see? Yeah, you get bent out of shape as you want. I'm at my camp. Really don't like him. Where is it? Next kid. Let's put him on the map. It's off in that direction towards the winter biome. It's probably right off the edge of the winter biome. I really want the strong axe so I could take down that tree. Oh my lord, a blizzard well, I'd say this early, it'd stay 30. To me, it's not as early as I thought. No, so eat that. See, what's nice now is I think my farm's going to replenish come morning. And I only need one more stew. And I could dump all the rest of that into biofuel. Yeah, really isn't much I could do while I'm here. Especially while this darn blizzard is going on. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's put you to the side. Make a nice carrot and corn stew. All right, everything else is going into biofuel because that blizzard messes with your fire, which is funny. In reality, it shouldn't. If any of y'all are any kind of avid, accomplished, or even casual campers and hikers, you know that especially when it's snowing, snow does not mess with your fire at all. The heat of the fire evaporates it before it even touches the fire. Even the same when you got a good fire built up, a moderate rain, the water will not touch the fire. The heat plume of the fire evaporates it first. But hey, you know, it's a game mechanic. All right, Let's do it. Let's see if we can get the cadoodle. Let's move slowly. No, 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 no. I'm gonna have to move quickly. Oh my God! Is everybody done chasing me now? Now I'm gonna have to kill him to get him out of my way. Okay. Okay, here's the borderline between the standard woods and the deep woods. I don't know if they have any actual in-game lore terminology from it, but that's definitely the difference between like the casual deciduous forest and the deep pine forest. It's at least my take on it. Hello, my friends. Okay. Oh, man. Reload that while that's reloading. Use that. Let's give them a rifle shot. Now the ray gun ought to get us where we need to go. And you couldn't give me a bear pelt through all of that, huh? Oh, come on. Come on! Point it right at stuff and it's not picking it up. That is so aggravating in this game. Let's go get the kid. We'll grab the rest of that when we come back out. In the sack, kid. Ooh, that is what I'm talking about. Oh, boy. Really? You're just going to sit right there, huh? Which way is my camp? That way. Let's wait till he jumps in the air again. Now we have to go. At least we've probably evaded the deer for now. And the wolf for now. Okay. Yeah, as I said, you're going to see me and get bent out of shape. But usually earlier on in the game, you're faster than him. Oh, man, I wanted to stop and grab a chili, but there's a wolf there. There we go. I mean, I really shouldn't have to eat this chili there. All right, get out of here. I'm in camp. All right. The fire is at a decent level. No, I didn't want to cook it first. Hungry, huh? Because you were hungry. All right. Where are we? Oh my God, it's Camp is okay. Everything is good. All right. Let's start figuring out this mystery so I can end this video for y'all. You don't need to see me doing a 500-night adventure. All right. Here we are. It is blind. Take cover when it screams. I don't know how to take cover in this game. What? Who are you? What is this? I'm gonna die in here. Oh my God, they didn't make this easy, did they? So when the bat screams, I see what they say about take cover, because that disables you. I hate to waste a bandage here, but I want to continue this and find out what's going on. There he is. heard. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw these. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. What am I supposed to do with this, though? What am I supposed to do? No, chopping, that does nothing. There's 2 crystals. I found one. Okay. That must be his, like, sonar thing. Let's eat real quick. Nope. Hold on. Let's do this smart. Nope. Okay. Okay, see, you hide. Okay, so do this just like any other cultist. Okay. Cool. Oh, it charges up my flashlight. Awesome. Before I get hurt anymore. Die. All right. Oh my God. Oh, nice. Hold on a second. I could use these guys the same thing I do to the other cultists? Awesome. I need to waste... I'm not wasting any more of that ammo. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, where did I see that count? There was a count going on that I didn't see before. Okay. Okay, yeah. So what does that mean? Keep out. What did I do? Is this all that is? Is all this all there is to it? To him. All right. So that's the way out, but I'm not ready to leave yet because I don't feel like I've discovered anything. There's another crystal. Oh, hold on. He found me. No. All right. Am I healing? Yeah, I'm healing slowly, but... I don't want to waste a med kit in here. Let's feed myself. I guess I'll wait to heal myself. I'm about to lose my flashlight. Up. Okay. No! That was what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. I want to see what's going on down here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's talking about how the cultists pray to the deer. Okay. Oh, this guy's like a mega boss. This guy's like a mega boss. Where is he? Yeah, where's that cast? There it is. That's what I... Oh my God, he can get me up here? Okay. He was like a mega dude. Okay, now I'm gonna heal myself. Got no flashlight. And this is the direction I was going. Okay, so the light kind of builds up, so... Yeah, we got the cultists worshiping the deer. But there's nothing we can really do with these. It's just kind of there to show us. I see another crystal in the distance. Nah, that's what I was worried about. Evoking another one of these guys. Where are they? There we go. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, God, I'm going to get my butt handed to me if I don't get something on this. Come on. All right. Not too horrible, not too horrible. I can survive this. Okay, we got a sewer. You're back? Okay. Not having any light. Oh, as I say, not having any light's kind of terrible here. Come on. There we go. Like I said, once you figure out the mechanics, it gets a little bit easier. All right. Too bad they're not dropping anything for me. But once you get away from the crystals, well, there was a... Yeah, I guess... Let's go back here into the light. Because I know someone was following me. Let's eat real quick. Okay. Let's ray gun this guy into the netherworld. Okay. Let everything charge back up. All right, let's head back off into the darkness. Did I just hear another drumbeat of an attacker? No. He is again. Yeah, hide from his scream. I've learned that so far. I've also learned to kind of... Oh, I can't get up there. Man, I didn't want to... There we go. So I got no light in here. Okay. So what do we have here? I don't even know what that is. What does that art even mean? I don't understand. It looks like a cocoon? Is that the owl in a cocoon? What is that? That's the deer, right? I don't know. But so far, I'm moving all around here in this main chamber and not running across any more enemies. I'm trying to be cautious to not run into any enemies. What's that there? Are those enemies? Hey, how did you hit me? Let's let that clear. I don't know what that is over here. If that's enemies, yep, that's what I thought. There were enemies. I knew it was an enemy. All right. Build back up. Because right now it seems time and weather have no effect on us down here. I'm a little worried about my campfire. Oh, something just opened up. So obviously I'm doing the right thing. Another room? Okay. I don't understand. Am I supposed to put gems in their eyes? And it's so dark in here. That'll bring light in. Okay. So I can go home from here if I want to. I'm out of food. Man, I have no choice. I have to leave. All right, let's go back to camp. Let's eat while we're here.
Daddy, are you still streaming?
No, I'm not streaming. I'm recording.
Why are you streaming?
But
Why are you not?
I was just in the cave with the bat for a while and almost conquered it. I guess I have to go back, work on my camp, build stuff back up.
Is the bat your friend?
No, the bat is not my friend. And he's got some super evil cultists with him, too. I am going to say that...
Is the deer your friend?
No, the deer is not my friend. You know that.
He's supposed to.
No, he was, but he's not anymore.
Why is he not your friend?
Don't know. No.
I think you made him mad or something.
No. Right. No, he came into camp and got upset about the light and turned evil again. I don't know. But I've got to get my food back up to go back in there, because now I've gotten, I don't know how far those caves go, but I know I haven't seen enough of them. So I got to do two things. Charge my flashlight, which it looks like I've already done. I need enough food so I could stay in there for a while. Top off my campfire again. All right. Let's go towards the berries. It's going to be like a multifaceted thing. But now y'all seen in the video. Okay. And now one of the things I actually think I am going to do. All right, let's get some wolves for fuel. Oh my goodness, really? I'm going to say it seems like all that stuff stops when you're in that cave. Because you notice my fire didn't... I don't know if the fire didn't burn out or if I was just that far up on my fire's level. Okay. Load 4. That's loaded. All right. Got our usual thing. Find the first. No, skip. Find the nearest red and take him out first and foremost. No, is anybody coming? There we go. No reds on this side. That's fine by me. Okay. Hey. Oh, come on. Okay. You. I'm running low on rifle ammo. And I've ran out of health. Try to do this stuff one at a time. Actually, I'm almost dead, so I don't mind cheesing this a little to get rid of him. All right. Am I at 50 days already? Good. Is that all of them? That's all of them. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I gotta try to build everything back up. No, I didn't die, but I gotta have my camp completely stable, my health and supplies built back up before I go back into that cave. Okay. 35.25. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go out and do an exploration run. I want to get that oil drill going before I go back into those caves. Look at these guys. Okay. No, don't start moving around. I'm just waiting for my... There we go. No. There we go. Man. I need ammo. I don't remember ever being so low on ammo. That was because of that cave. There's some rifle ammo right there. I'll take the diamond, but I don't need anything else. I will take that ammo. Man, how did I not attract their attention? I don't care. Night is approaching already. I feel like I just came out here. I've already been there because I see that open. All right, let's go back to camp. Up, let's grab some of this. All right. I want to get that oil drill going again. Then we're going to go back into the cave. So I'm imagining the cave does not reset. All right, where am I now? 35, 25, 36. Oh my God, I need one more piece of wood. One more piece of wood. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot about that. I was so distracted by the being in the cave that I forgot that I had gotten the strong axe. And get that tree off of the tent. All right. Get all those planted. Get all the stuff in. Because now I could build the drill. Probably one more wall. Let's see. Nice. This is what's going to help me. Now it needs to be back a little bit. I don't want to have it like that because that'll end up outside my walls. I don't want it outside my walls. Let's try that. That should be good. Really? Morning? Oh, morning's about to come. Is it gonna... I need food now. I'm down... Oh, there we go. Let's eat you, because I'm down to my last stew. Like I said, I got to get the base down to something I'm comfortable with before going back into the cave. But you've seen what goes on in that cave so far. But now I'm like in base maintenance mode and building mode. It's 10 after 11 locally here. I want to be done with this video by noon. So I got to start getting ready for my live stream tonight for doors. All right. These blizzards and everything are ridiculous. So. All right. What do I need? I'm going to do a little bit of wood because I want to build some walls around my camp. And I'd really rather wait one more day, well, one more set of days, which is actually 2 days, to build the stews up. I want to have because I don't know how much deeper those caves go, but I want to have a lot of light and a lot of stew with me. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple of minutes here. I almost don't want to end my game, but I've already done 500 nights, so it's not like I have to worry about achieving that. I've gone beyond 500 nights now, so I've gotten the top achievement in the game as far as time. And if anybody out there is looking to get the high day achievements, want to build up those badges, let me know. We could work something out. I'll be more than happy to help. I like to see people get far in the game, you know? Alright. There we go. So I got 35, so I can only build 2 log walls, but it's something, right? Because I want to get my camp. Oh, a little over this way. Yeah. That should be good. Alright. And I will cut the wall through the camp. Yeah. I'll cut the wall through camp so I've got a place to jump in and out from on that side of camp. Alright. I guess until anything else comes, we'll do this. I notice as long as you're not running around with the shift button held down, your food lasts a lot longer. Okay. Nope. We'll plant all the saplings. Is there another sapling? Yeah. Okay, now let's put you all in. Okay, up. Yep. And give us just enough time to build one more piece of the wall. Okay. How are we going to do this? As we start building that way. Yeah. Yeah, start closing it over that way. All right. Let's get those ready. Get another batch of stews going. Then we'll make for the caves. How long until that? Really? It's not a crop morning? Man. All right. I'm going to have to gather some biofuel for the fire. There's the cave entrance. You know, I don't have ammo or anything. Up. Okay. It's biofuel time. Let's get that fire somewhere strong. So purple, I thought that was a berry, but it wasn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get that fire big now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just turn everybody into biofuel. Kind of like Soylent Green. Protein from the sea. You're as old as me if you get that reference. Just so you know. What's in here before I turn it away? Okay. Let's go back to camp. Dump all this stuff in. Oh my god. Too cold to sprint, huh? Will the chilies help with that? Yes. The chilies negate that. Okay. Let's get back into camp, dump all this stuff in. It should almost be morning time. All right. Now we got a happy camp. Oh, really? Why do I feel like these attacks are coming a lot more frequently than they should? Alright. Rifle. Low on ammo, but I got enough to clear those guys out. Alright. Same thing, let's look for red. There's a red. There's another red right below me, huh? Yeah, red's the one that really needs to be gone the most. No, we went to the store yesterday. What happened? I don't need... We're doing a live stream later like we always do. That's the only thing we have to do today. And when I'm done with this video, I'm doing my house stuff like I usually do. But I had to get this video out because it was important. Oh no, my laser seems to be... I'm sure that's just my perception. It seemed like that laser is charging faster than it used to, but I think it's just me. Okay, here we go. I can't hear you. What? Yeah. You're doing things and you're mumbling. All right, let's get my stews up. Oh, the barrel didn't make it, huh? I am going to overproduce on stews. Which tells me I was probably almost done with that cave. But I want to make sure I'm good because I don't have any healing stuff to go in with anymore. Turn that off because I've seen that happen before where you start clicking on it and it drains all your stews. So, I guess I'll do one last round of wood gathering, spend one more night in camp, and then first thing in the morning, head back to... Oh my God, these blizzards are killing me. First thing in the morning, head back into the cave and see what goes on there. So I want to feel like I finished it. So obviously it's like a stronghold, and there's obviously going to be a 36? Nope, one short. There's obviously going to be a chest in there. One of the big chests. Hungry tonight. The deer's not my friend no more, so I don't care if he's hungry. It was cool that he was my buddy that one time. Not anymore, huh? He got angry again. Alright. So what I was going to do... Yeah, what I said I was going to put a wall in between these tents. Okay. Okay, let's see. No, I can't draw it straight across, can I? No. Gotta kind of do it that way. Okay. And then I bring... Oh, I don't remember there. I have to bring this wall across and then an inverse wall over my usual spiral entrance. This darn thing. Yeah. No, that's not going to be much. What I'm trying to do is to have this so when the biofuel, the oil drill pops off again, because it's getting close, it's going to 100% that thing and bring me to level 5. These are quicker and easier. Unfortunately, it made a quest that's held me off of my other quest, which is getting back into the cave to finish it. But let's... one thing at a time. If you don't have a stable base, what's the point? Come on. Yeah, I'm hungry. Because you were hungry. Okay, how close are we to popping off? Pretty close. Biofuel. Let's do one last load of biofuel. I've already committed to wasting a day, so... Come on, any more wolves around? You guys like to be so annoying. Berries and wolves. Come on. Well, I do gotta say, the blizzards, with the exception of that whole freezing and you not moving, is slightly less irritating than the thunderstorms with the lightning coming every couple of seconds. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. The question is, by the time I get back, will there be a, where is the fire? So I know I'm not going... Okay, I'm going sideways. As long as I'm not moving away from the fire, because I'm going to slowly getting ready to start working my way back. I'll take that. Okay. How's all this stuff here I haven't seen before? Because I haven't been here before. Alright. I got one more evening in camp. It's going to be... I'll be able to build up more fuel. Oh, there it is. There we go. Why only half going in? Let's let it drop down a little. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm worried about scrapping wood right now. as well. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I hate being one shy every time. I'm going to cut down a single tree to balance that out. So I want to close off that wall. Alright, let me show you what I mean. Oh, really? You're going to prevent me from doing that? See if I can do it from inside. But it messes with my vision. Nah. The foot ended up right on it. Not a big deal. That's doable. Because I'm gonna, yeah. Get one more. So you got a tight little entrance there. And then we bring this out that way. All right. Time to plan our excursion. So I lose one of those. I lost one of the carrots in the wood anyway, even though I thought I was building my campfire to be out of the way of it. I've still lost one production item to the log. Okay. And that's it. We're going to grab that last one and we're going to head back in. I wish I had more gun ammo, but I don't. You know what? I don't have much stuff to get myself out. Okay, south. What do I have on? Everything reloaded. Let's go back in. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think this thing restarts on you, no. Yeah, I should be all clear. See, I don't know what am I supposed to do about the statues? Am I supposed to be finding gems for their eyes or something? Okay. Yep. Been past here. Really? Already? Oh! You gotta charge the crystals. You gotta find and charge the crystals. I get it. The deer. Yeah, I remember I made it to here. I gotta start climbing up high again.
Daddy, I want to get my Poppy Playtime game. I don't have it.
Alright. Well, right now I'm worried about fighting.
I'm going to add it to the card.
Mm-hmm. before I die. These guys are bigger than I thought. I need a place to hide. Some of these I was able to get high enough where they couldn't get me. Well, y'all saw that. That's pretty good so far. So y'all saw the basics of what goes on in there. So you've got to light up all of those. Originally it said 11. I saw a thing that said 0 at 11, and I started lighting them up. So that's what you got to do. I'm going to end this here, because I'm not going to drop Robux to do it. And obviously this is done much better off if you got a team and you're not by yourself. So that's what goes on in the cave there. You have to fill up all those lights, and then I don't know if that defeats the bat or chases it away, but that's what it's all about. I'll talk to y'all soon, and I'll see you tonight, 6 p.m. for our Doors live stream with chat control. Peace.